Welcome to Pocket Fleet Diagnostic Solutions. The first step is your adapter driver. You must install the adapter drivers that came with your adapter prior to connecting with PF-Diagnose. Once you've installed the adapters that you will be using, start PF-Diagnose, enter the setup, select the adapter that you are using. In this case, we will select a Dearborn DPA-4 via USB. So this is a Dearborn DPA-4 USB. This is a Dearborn DPA-4 USB. So this is the adapter that we will be using to connect to the vehicle, the USB cable. The next step is the protocol. There are three choices: J1708 HD, J1939 HD and Industrial, or OBD2. J1708 is the most common protocol used in North American heavy-duty trucks. J1939 is a newer protocol, faster, and is only available in the more recent trucks, and in some cases with industrial applications is the only protocol available. If you try selecting with J1708 and do not get a connection, open the setup, change to J1939, and try again. OBD2 is for medium-duty and light-duty vehicles that require OBD2 connections. An OBD2 connection is not a round connection such as this one. It is a rectangular connection like this, located in the same place on the vehicle under the dash. The OBD2 connection is a rectangular 16-pin connection. J1939 and J1708 are either a 9 or a 6-pin round connection. Select the protocol that you will be using. If you have a Dearborn connecting with both J1708 and J1939, you may check this box. Connect with both J1708 and J1939 dual protocol mode. This section are filters. Normally, until you get used to the program, leave these boxes unchecked. If you check a box in here, you will be restricting PF-Diagnose to only operating on that particular module. So as a beginner, it's best to leave these unchecked. No other boxes should be checked at this time. And then here you have your OBD2 pass-through J2534 device. This is the same adapter in many cases as will be used up here. However, you must select that adapter here as well. Now, we are using a DPA-4 Plus. A DPA-4 Plus does not support OBD2, therefore it is not listed here. So we will select a DPA-5 and move to OBD2 demonstrations a little bit later on. Now that all of the communications requirements are set, the next tab is measurements. It defaults to US standard measurements. The graph is set to auto scaling, is set to show the grid lines and show markers. The markers are simply any PIDs that are being graphed in the PID list will be indicated with an icon showing that it is being graphed. Work order. The work order tab is used for information purposes only. You can enter the unit number of the vehicle. If the vehicle identification number does not automatically come up when you scan the vehicle, you can enter it manually here. Generally it will come up automatically. A vehicle make and model, a repair order number that is used internally through your repair facility. The odometer and the hours. OBD2 does not display engine hours or odometer. In this case, you would enter it here prior to connecting, and that way your reports will have the odometer and or hours. User is simply your name if you wish it to appear on the printout for diagnostic tests or anything of that nature. The Files tab. Leave this box unchecked. This is for internal use only. It's for Pocket Fleet to determine if there's a problem with the software. This will create a fairly large file on your disk, and it is not required for use, so just leave this unchecked. And then your registration screen. Once you have completed the registration process, it should say current status licensed. And select OK. Now we are ready to connect. The first step is to connect your diagnostic adapter to the vehicle. Turn the key to the on position. Once everything is connected and your key is in the on position, you will select the connect button. Shortly after you select the connect button, you'll start to see data filling the boxes, the engine make, the VIN number, odometer if it's heavy duty, hours, and you may even see the gauges start to respond. You'll also see the graph moving, and this is an indication that you have successfully connected. In the protocol box here, it will show the protocol that you're currently using, and the transmit and receive light should be flashing at that point. The tabs in the display mode are gauges, temps or temperatures. It shows coolant, engine oil, ambient air, intake air, and transmission oil. DTCs or diagnostic trouble codes. A for active, I for inactive. In this particular case, we have 3 active codes. Vehicle speed signal out of range low, vehicle speed signal out of range high, and engine using manufacturer default ratings, reprogram engine. And you'll see that the code's just turned inactive. This is not unusual if there is a interruption or a bad connection. You see they've gone active again. Then you have your monitor tab. The monitor tab is where you can view live PIDs. Generally, PIDs are only transmitted if they are requested. There are several PIDs, such as in this case, that are transmitted automatically by the system. This may be because they're requested by other modules. If you wish to see a PID that is not displayed, select the box to request it. Within a few seconds, the value for that PID will appear. In J1708 and J1939, it is often a good practice to just select the top box, which will check all boxes in the list. Wait for approximately 30 seconds, then uncheck the box. That will have requested all of the possible information from this module. If you see a colored box, that indicates that there is a fault on that sensor or on that PID. The fault can be displayed here. For example, vehicle speed signal out of range. In the monitor, road speed, of course, is a fault. If you wish to view a PID larger for ease of viewing, for example, if you're sitting in the cab of the truck and the Diagnostic PC is out on your toolbox. You may wish to enlarge the view. To do that, select the PID. Double click, and then a box will appear. Click here to zoom. Click on that, and it will display the PID will be displayed large for viewing from a distance. Click anywhere in the box to return back to the normal mode. Readiness is for OBD2 purposes. HD emissions, again, the same rule applies. Check the box. Wait about 30 seconds for the information to populate. Then uncheck the box. That will ensure that you're getting the maximum available PIDs displayed. HT trip. Check the box. Wait 30 seconds. Uncheck the box. And HD fuel, the same thing once again. Check the box, wait 30 seconds, uncheck the box, and that will ensure you're getting the maximum amount of information that PF-Diagnose can request from this engine. For the most part, the monitor tab and the DTC tabs are the two tabs that you will be using the most. In the DTC tab, you can erase the fault codes by selecting the Erase Fault Codes button that is illuminated for the particular module that has faults. In this case, it's the engine. 3 fault codes related to the engine. To erase these codes, you would click on this box. You may also select the Erase All Fault Codes button. You would select the icon that resembles a pencil eraser, and that will erase all of the faults in all of the modules in this particular vehicle. Please note, if you erase all of the faults, including ABS, your ABS warning light will illuminate until the vehicle is driven. This is a normal condition. Do not be alarmed.